it's extremely convenient to go point at somebody like Riley Gaines, who can say, hi, I was a victim of this, who can go sit in the Kentucky legislature and say, look, there is a real victim of these policies. And that's, I think, why her story breaks through.
Yeah, there just aren't enough examples of female athletes, period, who are losing to trans athletes because there aren't that many trans athletes in general. She, this single data point, Riley Gaines, is now this avatar for all girls everywhere.
I don't view myself as some sort of victim. I really don't. I don't possess a victim mentality. I couldn't have made it to the level that I was competing in sports if I did, okay? It's just not in my nature to view myself as a victim. He's talking about me traveling all over. I don't get paid when I travel and testify on bills and help draft these pieces of legislation and meet with lawmakers and teach them how to speak about these issues, the messaging behind it, how to be effective. I don't get paid for that. There's no lobbyist group who funds my work. Pablo says that I'm this single data point and that there's not that many trans athletes. That's always what they say, which is a horrible argument, by the way, because you're not really saying that you agree or disagree. You're just saying, well, it hasn't happened enough yet for me to have an opinion. So what Pablo is effectively saying here is that yes, some girls have been affected, but those girls don't really matter. Maybe it would be an issue if this was happening more often, if more women were getting pummeled in their sports like we saw in women's boxing at the Olympics. Maybe then it would matter. Probably not, though. Maybe if more women had to expose themselves while simultaneously being exploited to naked men, maybe then it would matter. Maybe if more women were like given career-ending concussions, we would care. But where it stands right now, we really don't. And to refute the point that it's not really happening, people know that it's happening. It's happening in states like Oregon, California, Washington. We just watched in Michigan. If you look up the website shewon.org, it says on their website's page, it's a website dedicated to archiving the achievements of female athletes who were displaced by males in women's sporting events and other types of competitions expressly for women. One day soon, we hope their accomplishments will be formally recognized. It has counted and tracked and recorded the number of female athletes who have been affected by this is 2,900. The number of medals that have been taken from women by cheating men is 4,231 across 1,784 different competitions and across 51 sports. So, Pablo, did you consider maybe for your story reaching out to any of these women? No, I don't think so.